that you are an unlimited being with unlimited possibilities in 2024. Most people are trying to manifest from the outside in. We've been taught incorrectly about manifestation because truly God has already given us all things, the kingdom of God. All your manifestations are where within you. So this is the way I think it should look as far as manifesting what's already yours. So um, it's the middle of January, and I've written some of my goals down, but I haven't written an action plan. You know why? Because I'm sitting in that 4D world, in that 5D world, just receiving my inspired action. So this is what insanity is. Insanity is doing the same thing but expecting a different result. So I'm going to use weight loss. So if you've been trying to lose weight for the past 5 years and every year you write down how much weight you want to lose, you're doing a particular eating program, nothing wrong with that. You go to the gym, but you haven't spent enough time in that 4D world. Spirit, show me what my beliefs are. Show me the pathway. Maybe what would help you lose weight in 2019 won't work for you now because you may be older. So the first thing is it's inside out. So I've written down my goals, but I haven't taken a lot of action in some of them. So if you want something different, you need to be something different. What am I doing? I'm sitting in stillness. I just got to download this morning. So that's one way that I'm going to start doing my show differently and my social media. You know, where we've been taught take massive action. But if your beliefs and if your inside and if your heart and subconscious are not in agreement with that, it's not going to work. So quickly, number one, get clear about what you want and write it down. We already know that that's what Christy did. Um, I'm going to say you can be really general and just add the details. You've heard me give the example of I want a purple sweater. I want a purple sweater with big sleeves. I want a a sweater that is made out of polyester and cashmere. I want a purple sweater that goes below my hips. You see how I just added the details. So write down, that's the 3D words, really the 2D world. You're writing it down. And when you do write it down, you are really creating, you're sending a message to your brain. This is what I want. But we're not going to live in 3D. 3D is what's in your current world. We're really going to be living in 4D and 5D, right? So you're going to spend some quiet time, like I'm doing, some meditation, some prayer, and some stillness in January. So you can say, Spirit, what should I do with my business? What should I do in my marriage? That's inside. You've heard the example of me. If I lost my keys, my car key, and I go outside in my yard, and my neighbor said, Constance, what you looking for? Can I help you? I said, I'm looking for my car keys. And then he says to me, well, where's the last place you had them? And I would say, in my house. And he gonna look at me like, what's wrong with Constance? And then he's gonna say, well, what are you doing looking out here? I want to say to y'all, what are you doing looking outside before you go inside? So you're going inside, you're sitting with your written goals so that the spirit will download to you. You're one with God and you're one with all wisdom. Like I got a wisdom, like I just shared one different way that I'm going to do things differently. That's where you receive inspired action, your hunches, you're just not going out taking action from the outside without making some time to spend inside. All right, because when you do that, when you're in 4D, and I don't want to get real technical, you're really building new neurological networks, and your brain says, okay, she wants to lose weight. He wants to expand his business. And so that's what you're doing. So your brain brings about your goal or your intention. The next thing you need to acknowledge your beliefs and your negative emotions around what you want to manifest. You need to embrace that. So what do I mean by that? If you have been, I'm going back to weight again, a new job. I'm gonna go to a new job. So if you've been trying to manifest a new job and you've been trying for 5 years, your emotions and your negative emotions and feelings or beliefs have to be what's wrong with me? I can't get that. Maybe I need to get a degree. Somebody told me that they had applied for 60 jobs and had gotten turned down. I said, did you get turned down or is that your perspective? And she said to me, well, they didn't call me back. Well, could it be they decided to fill that position from the inside? So it's your perspective and your beliefs about what you've written down that need to change. How do you do that? You embrace it. You welcome it. Father, universe, God, I'm feeling unworthy. I'm feeling not good enough. You embrace that feeling, that belief, because your belief has to align with what you've written down. And once you embrace it and acknowledge it and love it, I welcome this feeling of not feeling adequate. Then love is the highest vibration and it will dissipate that and dissolve that. We're not used to doing that. We're used to trying to make stuff, hustle and grind, but y'all know that's not working. And when you embrace insecurity, embrace, oh my God, I'm too old to get married, embrace that, then the spirit will dissolve that, dissipate that, and bring to you that new belief that will begin to align with what you desire. And you'll begin to think it over and over and over again. All right? So, what else do I want to say? So, these are some things that I think you should do. I'm talking fast, y'all. I think you really need to monitor your time on social media after you write it down and you meditate and you prayed about it. Of course, you're going to take that inspired action. uh, you're going to use your law of attraction tools to keep you focused. The whole thing is how focused can you be? Your vision board, your scripting, your affirmations, etc. That just keeps you focused. All right. You need an accountability partner. Find somebody and say, this is what I'm doing, and I'm going to check in with you once a month or every 2 weeks. There are so many groups. I'm going to do a manifestation seminar in a couple of weeks, but there are so many groups that you can become a part of. I have a client, she became a part of a Facebook, I think it was weight loss group. And just being in that group really shifted and changed her. Small baby steps. I talked about that. Think big, but start small. Focus on and imagine that I already have this. Because you're going to spend 3 to 5 minutes already focusing in on, like Christy did. She said, every morning I would meditate on walking through her new house. And this woman was going through a treatment for cancer, but she knew the power of focus. Wherever your attention is, your attention needs to be on your intention. You need to turn away from that 3D world and from TV. And gratitude moves everything. So be grateful for what you do have. Thank you for my pillow. Thank you for my water. Thank you for my home. Thank you for what's on this way. You're grateful for what you do have because you heard me say the gratitude is the vibration that just vibrates up to love and abundance. That's why I said earlier, if you're an unforgiveness baby, that is directly connected to and tied to lack, scarcity, and not enough. Get the help that you need. Some of y'all need coaching. Patrick Mahomes, who else? LeBron James, anybody else. Everybody has a coach because a coach can take you where you want to go because they've been there and done that. A coach can see your blind spots.